Risk is part and parcel of business operation. This is especially true because we can't know with certainty what tomorrow has in stock for us. These uncertainties can range from external factors like market volatility, wars, but also internal issues like workplace accidents, mistakes that lead to huge fines to an organization, among others. This explains why any sound form of business operation needs insurance.
Insurance is basically a risk transfer mechanism whereby an insurer undertakes for the exchange of a sum of money called premium to indemnify you should any insurable risk occur that is adverse to the interests of the policyholder. So what this basically means is that once you pay money to an insurer, he undertakes that if it is an insured risk, maybe if it is a medical policy and you fall sick, he will take care of the costs. So the same applies to all other aspects.
When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, the issue of survival of employees, or human resource that forms the core of any business operation, came to the fore as affected households and businesses alike got financially hit by the huge health costs. Today, a discussion is beginning to form about the Workman's compensation policy, which is a mandatory insurance policy, just like third-party insurance.
It's not to our expectation, I must say. It is showing growth. There is acceptancy, but not to our expectation. And generally, as an outlook, since it falls under insurance, not in Uganda, we've not even reached a 1%. We are still at a 0.7% according to the 2020 report. So not to our expectation, but mainly also due to the shock of COVID, where everyone was awakened to how safe you are when your people get sick, when your family gets sick, when those around you get sick. Then there is intention on how to take insurance and, embrace it as part of the plans that employers have for their employees or heads of families have for their families and loved ones.
So what does the Workman's compensation policy entail?
So it is cover that is given to the employer to cater for costs that may arise from liabilities should anything occur to an employee. So if you're looking at a construction site, for example, and falling objects fall on the laborer, on the engineer, then insurance will come in to cover and pay the sum that the employer would ordinarily have paid. If you're traveling for a work trip and you're involved in an accident and you're undercover, then the insurance company will take care of that cost, whereas if you didn't have it, ordinarily that cost would fall on the employer.
Relatedly, the need for health insurance covers is another item that many employers and employees are keenly looking at after witnessing families and businesses, especially sole proprietorships, getting bankrupted as a result of COVID. But there are some principles to keep at heart as you make consideration for this.
For medical insurance to be accessed in the rightful way, there is need for a survey or for research before you craft what we call the scheme. So once you craft the scheme, then you get to know, is it a group that will get the major services of inpatient, outpatient, dental, optical, maternity, because those usually form the basic elements of medical insurance. So how much are they going to get under inpatient? How much are they going to get under outpatient? When I say get is, can I go to the hospital severally through the insurance year or through the scheme year and I'm still not capped out? By capped out, I mean you've been given 1 million and by October, if you started November, if you started January, you've already used up to probably 900. So there wasn't enough survey made for you to receive that. So how do you get the services? Starts with, have you done the data? Which people are you going to have on the scheme? Where are they going to get the services? It's important that employers, if they're the ones buying, find out at the start, where do I want my people to go? What are the illnesses my people are treating? What's the likelihood that they will need maternity or dental or optical? And then before you even get to how much you will pay, understand what you want to get, because ultimately when you understand what you want to get, then the insurance company or together with your consultant are going to give you a variety of services that you're able to get.
From Workman's compensation to health insurance, business operators today have an option to transfer risks, such as those posed by COVID-19, to a third party, in this case, an insurance company, as a measure to lighten the burden all these realities exert on business, leading to the demise of some.